and this is what I do in the morning. So every morning I would say, hey, good morning, Mr. Hackman. He's like, yeah. I don't say, he'd say, how you doing, Will? I say, hey, man, I'm just happy to be here. He would say, no, you're lucky to be here. So we would do that every morning, but it became my way of like just getting it up and getting it going. It's just I love it. Fail early, fail often, fail forward. It's always a little bit frustrating to me when people have a negative relationship with failure. Failure is a massive part of being able to be successful. You have to get comfortable with failure. You have to actually seek failure. Failure is where all of the lessons are. When you go to the gym and you work out, you're actually seeking failure. You want to take your muscles to the point where you get to failure, because that's where the adaptation is. That's where growth is. Successful people fail a lot. They fail a whole lot more than they succeed, but they extract the lessons from the failure and they use that the energy and they use the wisdom to come around to the next phase of success. You got to take a shot. You have to live at the edge of your capabilities. You got to live where you're almost certain you're going to fail. That's the reason for practice. Practice is controlled failure. You're getting to your limit, getting to your limit, getting to your limit. You can't lift that. You can't do that until you get to the point that all of a sudden your body makes the adjustment and then you can do it. Failure actually helps you to recognize the areas where you need to evolve. So fail early, fail often, fail forward. Set your life on fire and seek those who fan your flames. The Philly translation of that is, don't be hanging with no jank ass jokers that don't help you shine. The prerequisite for spending time with any person is that they nourish and inspire you. They feed your flame. Look at your last 5 text messages. Are those people feeding your flames or dousing your fire? Put your phone down for just a second and look around. Look to the people around you. Are those people throwing logs on your fire or are they pissing on it? The people that you spend time with are going to make or break your dreams. Everybody don't deserve to be around you. You got to defend your light with your light. So who are the people in your life that are fanning your flames? Concept of improving lives runs through the center of everything I do. And then I realized that the way to improve lives is to continually improve yourself, right? So with that, every morning when I get out of the bed, I haven't fixed everything in the world yet, so there's always something to do. And in this film, I read a quote. The Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha, he said that good people have to get out of the bed every day and try to empty the ocean with a ladle, right? And I thought that was, I knew that was profound. And I paused for a second and I said, all right, what the hell is a ladle, right? Right. So then, I touched it on my iPad. It's ladle. Oh, it's like a big spoon. Okay. It's like a soup spoon. Yeah. It's like a soup spoon. I was like, why do you use a soup spoon? So try to empty the ocean with a soup spoon, as the mentality of how you wake up every day to try to do good in the world. So for me, I'm really driven by continually trying to elevate my mind and elevate my spirit and care for my body and to be able to love as many people as effectively as possible with this mystery of life that I've been given. I want to do good. Yeah. I want the world to be better because I was here. I have a great time.
What's going on, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to episode 210 of Coffee and Crypto. Definitely appreciate y'all for taking the time to be here once again for another show. Shout out to all the new viewers on YouTube, Twitter. Appreciate you all for also tuning in and just being here. Please share out this call. If you're in one of our Discord groups, make sure you share this link out just to help us push this call out to more of our in-house viewers. And then also, if you are on Telegram, send those links out to your Telegram text message groups. Just let people know what's going on, because we're 6 months out from a brand new year, and there are so many things that's happening in this space right now, which is really unbelievable for the time that we're in. It's really exciting. You know what I mean? It's believable because we've been talking about it for a while. But I really love when you talk about something for a while and it finally can kind of come into fruition. That's amazing. So really excited about the future of crypto, what we have to explore moving forward. It doesn't seem like this space is slowing down. So it seems like we got to continue to keep up with the pace. And there's just so much news, so many things to surf through. A person can really stay busy all day, researching digital assets, researching crypto, just making sure that they're giving people the appropriate information. So I do appreciate everybody for, again, taking the time to be here. And we are about to get started in the next 2 minutes. Just please share this link out. Let's get some more friends, family on this call, and let's get it going. Welcome to Coffee and Crypto. This is episode 210, and we don't plan on stopping anytime soon. Let's go.
My life, and I want to share it. I love living. I think that's infectious. It's something that you can't fake. Greatness is not this wonderful, esoteric, elusive, God-like.
My generation grew up with fear.
The special among us will ever taste. It's something that truly exists in all of us. It's very simple. This is what I believe, and I'm willing to die for it. I want to represent the idea that you really.
All right.
Squarespace's creative tools let you design
All right, let's get it going, y'all. So welcome to the show. Definitely appreciate you all for being in attendance today. My name is Vincent Owens. If you don't know, there's a lot of new viewers, people that's just now catching on to the show. So I appreciate you all for being here, especially the ones that are on here on Zoom with me each and every single week. I appreciate you all for being consistent viewers of the show. And then also to all the new people, we'll make sure that you all feel welcome and, actually want to come back and check out more of the information that, I'm sharing here. We do have some more interviews that are coming up. I've had some transitions in my life that I kind of had to focus on. So with that being said, you know what I mean? Like we're going to start back up more interviews, continue to bring the value throughout the year. And in 2025, I just believe that, it'll continue. Everything will make sense very soon. You know what I mean? Everybody's waiting for the same thing. And that's that explosive moment in crypto, because there's something that you have, a dream that you have that you want to fulfill. And ultimately you need capital. You know what I mean? To fulfill dreams in this world, you need capital. You know what I mean? You need people, you need good people around you, but you also need capital. And good people, sometimes, the best people, you can only get them, right? When you got the capital. So what I want to do real quick is I want to play a quick video. And this is I think from like 1997. Y'all know I like to always, I'm a history guy. I like history.
It doesn't matter to me whether we're a pure internet play. What matters to me is
Hold on 1 second. All right, there we go. So I want to play this quick clip. It's not that quick.
Fast customer service. Internet, schminternet.
All right. So let me go ahead and run this back real quick. Okay. So what I want to play today is a quick clip from Jeff Bezos. All right. And this, I think, is 1999. All right. This is right before the dot-com bubble happened. And if you really pay attention to the confidence level of Jeff Bezos, and Jeff Bezos' company, his first company to become $1 trillion company. We're talking about Amazon. Okay. The man started from books. He started from books. Ripple payment started from RippleNet. It started with just cross-border payment. That was the main focus. Now they got so many other products that they're able to bring to the space. You feel me? Stable coins, CBDC technology, just everything, smart contracts. Listen, if you haven't heard anything I've said this whole year, now is the time to lock in. This is the video right here that will show you in plain sight that we are in the 1999 era of this cryptocurrency market. And some people are playing games and think it's good. Like they think everything's safe right now. There is about to be something epic that's going to happen. And there's one final sweep. It's like playing Mario. It's like playing Mario and having to go see the boss at the end. You got to go see Bowser. We have not got to the Bowser moment of crypto yet. So the Bowser moment is on the way. And all I ask is for y'all to just really just relax. Do not FOMO. Don't worry about it. You should already be invested, especially if you've been on this show. You should already, have your top holdings. You should have your portfolio together. All of that should already be done. And if it's set up for you, if you've done it properly, congratulations on the wealth that's about to be achieved in you and your family's life. Okay. Watch this moment from Jeff Bezos in 1999.
It doesn't matter to me whether we're a pure internet play. What matters to me is to provide the best customer service. Internet, schminternet.
Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. My internet, it feel like the internet's buffering. Y'all know how technology is, so just let me clear something out real quick. Let me make sure that we're clear and we're good for everything. So just give me a second. I'm just gonna clear a couple things out. Yeah, let me go ahead and knock all those out. Let's quit all that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just have too many things running at the same time. You know what I mean? It's kind of like your mind. You got too much stuff running on your mind. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you got to go and you got to clear it out. So I just cleared it out for y'all. Let's go ahead and get back into the play.
Given the decades of wisdom that has built up in the business world, investors, it sounds like you're saying, are making a big speculative bet if they're investing in your company stock.
Well, I think all internet companies, the stocks are incredibly volatile, and
even long term.
Long term, I believe that it's very easy to predict that there are going to be lots of successful companies born of the internet. They're going to have very large market caps and so on. I also believe that today, where we sit, it's very hard to predict who those companies are going to be. So you can make bets on these things. And I think that Amazon.com, if we're not one of those important, lasting companies born of the internet, we will have nobody to blame but ourselves, and that we will be extremely disappointed in ourselves. But there are no guarantees. It's very, very hard to predict. If you go back and look at the companies created by the PC revolution, in 1980, you probably wouldn't have predicted the 5 winners. The 5 biggest winners. There have been lots of winners, actually. So this space is a little different, and brand name may mean more, and there's some increasing returns kinds of things, maybe more. But I believe that if you can focus obsessively enough on customer experience, selection, ease of use, low prices, more information to make purchase decisions with, if you can give customers all of that, plus great customer service, and with our toys and electronics, we have a 30-day return policy. If you can do all of that, then I think you have a good chance. And that's what we're trying to do.
You're not really a pure internet company anymore either, are you? I mean, you've got millions of square feet now of real estate. You've got a huge and growing inventory of items that you keep in stock.
We do whatever.
You've got thousands and thousands of employees now.
Yeah, we have over 3,000 employees and over 4 million square feet of distribution center space. And those are things I'm very, very proud of, because with that distribution center space and half a dozen distribution centers around the country, it allows us to get product close to customers so that we can ship it to customers in a very timely way, which improves customer service levels. That's what we're about. If there's one thing Amazon.com is about, it's obsessive attention to the customer experience end to end. And that's what those distribution centers
But you're not a pure internet play.
it doesn't matter to me whether we're a pure internet play. What matters to me is do we provide the best customer service. Internet, schminternet, that doesn't matter.
Well, but it does matter to your investors to know whether they're investing in a company that
No, they should be investing in a company that obsesses over customer experience. In the long term, there is never any misalignment between customer interests and shareholder interests.
Well, that's the same argument that somebody at Walmart would make as well, wouldn't they?
I don't see why not. I think they should make that argument.
So
It's a correct argument.
okay. So you'll open as many square feet of space, physical space as you have to, hire as many employees as you have to.
And service customers, absolutely. And we'll do it as rapidly as we can.
That's a very cost intense proposition.
Not compared to opening an equivalent network of retail stores. So if you open a bunch of chain stores, look, when we open a distribution center, we're opening places that may have where we may pay 30 cents a square foot for a lease instead of paying $7 a square foot, which you might pay in a high traffic retail area. So when you compare those things, they're not the same. You can't compare a big chain of retail stores to half a dozen distribution centers. It's just not, it's bad math.
Okay. Either way,
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I like young Jeff Bezos. He was like he had that face like, what's the next question, man? Like, what else you got to ask me, man? Look, we already told you what the future is holding. I already told you what everything's going to look like, the future of the internet, and we're a part of it. I don't have to continue to play this video, okay? It was very interesting, and he said some really, prolific things all the way through it. But I think the main thing to take from that video is the attitude, the posture, the sureness of his business, right? And how sure he was is as confident, how I feel, Elon Musk is, you know what I'm saying? Even Elon Musk is when he interviews, right? It's crazy to see how certain aspects of billionaires, trillionaires, multi-millionaires, hectamillionaires, whatever. It's really crazy to see the posture and the attitude and the sheer confidence, of them. So let me see if this is it right here. Let me see if this is it. Well, actually, no, that's not the clip. Here it is right here. Let's
joining us now, Brett.
Let's go watch this clip real quick. This wasn't even a part of my original slides for today. However, I feel like after we watch that with Jeff Bezos and his posture, it's important for us to go and watch one of the biggest CEOs, in the crypto space today, Mr. Brad Garlinghouse, actually share his thoughts on, why his digital currency can transform banking. Pay attention.
Brad Garlinghouse is the CEO of the cryptocurrency developer Ripple. Ripple's XRP token has surged more than 500% this year. Brad, nice to have you here. Thanks for having me. First of all, just tell people what exactly Ripple does, because it's not just the currency, also you're very involved in blockchain. Absolutely. So Ripple sells a blockchain technology to banks and payment providers and other financial institutions to do real-time settlement between banks. So today, if Morgan wanted to send $10,000 to London right now, the fastest way for her to do that is to drive to Newark or JFK and fly it there. Our view is, in a world of the internet, you can stream video from the space station. You should be able to do real-time settlement between banks, and we sell technology to banks to do that.
And the banks are getting on board with this because I know there's a lot of paper pushing and also a lot of money attached to those settlements.
For sure. So we have over 100 banks working with Ripple today around the world. I think the vast majority of banks, like 99.9% of banks, actually are paying other banks, the global money center banks like JP Morgan or Citibank, to make those settlements. So a lot of the banks are very excited about democratizing how these global payments flow. There's a belief that, you could transform the global payment system over time. Although then the alternative argument is you need a centralized you can't have it decentralized, that it actually benefits from efficiencies. I would assume you come down the ladder.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I think anytime you can do something without that central counterparty, you're going to reduce friction, which is measured by time, cost, speed. So by removing that central counterparty, going direct from point to point, you can skip going from the Bank of David to the Bank of Morgan to the Bank of Mike. You just go directly to the Bank of Mike.
So if the immediate opportunity is efficiencies in this area of the actual kind of nuts and bolts sort of plumbing of the financial system, how does that relate to the value of the Ripple tokens or of the Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies? They're taking on a separate life, it seems, from the future of adoption of this technology.
It's a great point, and I think one of the things we all have to remember is that the value of a token over the long term is really going to be derived by its utility. What problem is it solving? How big is that problem? How many customers do you have? There's no question there's a lot of hype in this system, and I don't actually think that's a good thing. For Ripple, we use this digital asset called XRP to settle liquidity needs between banks. So today there's $27 trillion parked at different banks around the world so they can make payments between each other. Our view is you can use a digital asset like XRP to do that in real time. Because XRP has been so efficient, it settles a transaction about 3 seconds compared to Bitcoin.
So it just passes through that currency for that period of time.
That's correct.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC.
So real quick, if I have today's July 2nd, y'all, we got 6 months left in this year. Really got to make sure, like, I'm serious, y'all, get with somebody. Like, if you don't have the time of day to really study this every single day, like it's cool to show up to a podcast, that's cool. But like, if you haven't sat down with a professional, someone that's done it for a while, whether they're licensed, whether they are self-taught, whatever the case may be, someone you can trust, if you haven't done that, this is the time to get it done. Do not play with this next bull run, because if you got 50 grand in your account and it goes up to $50,000, okay? Let's say you put $5,000 in, 6 grand in, and this next bull run, it runs to 50 grand. What are you going to do? You know, what are you going to do? How are you going to manage that? What are you going to, like, how are you going to, what is your strategy? You know, these are things that we talk about in my Discord group, you know, on our Monday night calls that we're able to do, on our Saturday morning calls, you know, when we're able to do them, guys. Like, we try to stay up as abreast as we possibly can to this space, okay? I have a quick raffle I want to do for this Friday through Sunday's Rich Off Crypto Challenge. Whether you've been on it before, the last one, and you win again, I don't care. You will get the ticket. Okay, I'm not discriminating, because I feel like people should be a part of it, because it changes every time. I can't keep it the same every time, because there's things that change. I got to change. A new message comes in my head. So it's always going to be different. Rich Off Crypto Challenge is never going to be the same, but it'll be built on the same premise to take you from A to P. But things may change, right? Cool. I want to give away a ticket today. And what I want to do is, this is the question I have to you all, okay? If you're down to use your mind right now, real quick, drop a 777 all over the internet. I don't care if you're on Twitter. I don't care if, you know what I'm saying, if you wouldn't mind winning a free ticket, you know what I'm saying, to this Rich Off Crypto Challenge, so you can make sure that you're set up properly, just around the right environment this weekend, right after 4th of July, right? You know what I'm saying? It's perfect, right on time, the 5th through the 7th. If you're down, okay, to win a free ticket, just off a question, drop a 777 in the chat box. Hopefully you all want to come and win a free ticket to the Rich Off Crypto Challenge. I think it'll be worth everybody's time, especially if you show up to the podcast. That just doesn't make sense. Okay, so with that being said, here's the question that I have for you all, and then we're going to get into today's bullish content. Let me get over to YouTube so I can make sure. Oh, yeah, YouTube's jumping right now. Okay, say less. YouTube's jumping. I know YouTube wants these. Cool. Perfect. Check this out. What is the unique thing on the screen right now? Okay, first off, this was 6 years ago. What do you see on the screen right now that ensures you that Ripple has been partnered with over 100 banks and institutions for the last 6 years? I know this is a hard question, but it ain't that hard. Pay attention to what we're looking at right now. Everywhere on the screen, there was a certain, if I say this, people are going to get it. And that's why I can't use this. So I'm going to try to be as you know, as blank as I possibly can. Someone says US, my mom said USD. Very close. Oh, Brian. Shit. Hey, Brian, you went crazy. That's what I'm talking about. You feel me? Like, I love this show, bro. Like, y'all are really, like, my people really is like understanding this stuff right now. Let's go. Let's go. Bitstamp, baby. So why is Bitstamp important? Oh, okay. Well, let's talk about why Bitstamp is important real quick. I pulled it up on my phone real quick for y'all. We're gonna stay in Safari. Now pay attention, y'all. This acquisition happened with Ripple, right? This acquisition happened with Ripple. Okay. And when did this come out? When was the Bitstamp acquisition, y'all? It was this year. Bitstamp acquisition just happened. That's 6 years. But on here, listen, out of all the exchanges, so Brian, I got you. But out of all the exchanges, okay, out of all the exchanges, that's a person, like they could post. It could have been anything. They could use any exchange. They put Bitstamp up there. While I was watching this just now, it was like a solidifying factor for me that my wealth has been pre-planned out. You know, like your wealth has been pre-planned out. We're talking about 6 years of wealth, right? 6 years of wealth. This video came out on CNBC 6 years ago. And guess what? Even after 6 years, just on this clip, okay, appreciate it, Daniel, acquisition June 6th of 2024, okay? Pay attention, y'all. June 6th of 2024, okay, June 6th of 2024, 6 years ago, only 21,000 views on this video. Very interesting stuff, y'all. Not that many people have seen this video, y'all. So, you know, just my thing. Let me play this quick video right here. It's just another dope video, all right, from Jeff Bezos.
I think my generation grew up with Sears. And Amazon is worth 20% more than Sears is worth, market capitalization. How do you view that phenomenon that Amazon today is worth more than Sears? Investors are focused on the future. Amazon has growth potential that Sears doesn't. A couple of geeks who sketched out some software that could destroy Sears Roebuck. That's the beauty of technology. And the microprocessor. We've never seen anything like it.
Sears, Kmart, all of those. Only people around Walmart, Target now. You know what I mean? Like just think.
It doesn't matter to me whether
you feel me. Just really think about it, y'all. Just really think about the times we're in right now, right? Okay. Appreciate you, Daniel. Daniel said that the deal is expected to close first half of 2025. This acquisition deal is looking to close by 2025. We told y'all 2025 is a big year, 6 months left. If you have not booked a one-on-one consultation with Coffee and Crypto Network, please get with us. We now have two other blockchain strategists that are in training right now. So we are expanding. We'll be expanding to the Ohio area. We'll also be expanding our efforts here in the Atlanta area. Okay, so really excited. And I got something big coming for everybody very soon. Like people who want to become blockchain strategists, you know, if you feel you got what it takes to come through our intense program, go through all the training and you know, get certified and get qualified to be able to go out and do what it is that we've built since day one. You know, this is something to be excited about. You know, being able to create 6-figure hustle for yourself, 7-figure hustle is something that I believe is extremely valuable, and anybody can do it. So just be on the lookout for a lot of things moving into 2025. But just wanted to kind of leak some stuff. Now, let's talk about the current market of crypto. Okay, we've consolidated for the day. We're at $2.32 trillion. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, you know, we're at a even neutral sentiment right now. So the market could go either way. You know, we're even in neutral. I remember when you all remember we was way over here. If you were on the show a couple months ago, we were way over here. We covered this side. Now we're back in the middle. And guess what side we haven't hit in a while? We haven't been over here in a little while, but I don't think, you know, so over here, there's a time where we're going to teeter over here. You know, don't worry about it. It's a time where we're going to start teetering over here. And this is where it's going to get real for a lot of retail investors, because people just don't understand how the markets move. But the markets move in three ways, and they're going to do that. It moves like an EKG machine. It moves up, down, and sideways. It's the only three ways that the market moves. So if the market moves up, down, and sideways, then why even be afraid? When you're invested in something like XRP, Ripple, HBAR, whatever, why even be afraid? Why even be afraid? That's my question, right? We know this is the Amazon. This is the Amazon, right? So going over to some technical analysis as we're moving into the 10:30 hour, and then we're going to go through a lot of other content that we have to cover. But just looking at where we are, family, we did not break above that weekly high we ended up moving back down. And actually the move moved exactly how we drew it out. I've been drew this out. Look at that. We had a breakout, we had a retest, and then we sold down. Right. And if you had took this trade, like I'm sure some of y'all with the technical analysis, I'm sure some of y'all caught this breakout, this retest, right? I'm sure a lot of y'all caught this breakout retest for this downward movement out of this low consolidation zone that happened right here at a pivotal point. So, congratulations to those that caught that trade and probably made some money on there. And we'll see, does XRP, or excuse me, not XRP, does the total crypto market cap, break below this $2.16 trillion mark? And if it does, which is this blue line, if we break below $2.16 trillion, my next level is at 1.816 as a total market cap. So that means that a lot of money will be pulled out of the crypto markets for whatever various reasons. And for something to go from 2.16 to 1.81, more than likely, that's going to be a lot of institutional things that will be happening and stuff. So now that it's 10:30, we just start covering some of the things that I wanted to cover today. Okay, Grayscale posted on July 1st. Okay, our crypto sector's framework shows mixed performance across the asset class year to date. Despite large price gains for Bitcoin, like public equity markets, crypto returns have been consolidated among certain coins. Listen. Look, even they know it. Crypto returns have been consolidated among certain coins. Now, they didn't tell us what the coins were, right? But they did give us a little hint. So if we were to pull this up right now, okay, and we go over and we take a look, crypto sectors divides digital asset markets into 5 segments. You want to follow the money. These are the sectors that everybody should be focused on. You should screenshot this. This is free game right here, y'all. Like some people just sit here and just be looking at the screen, not taking no notes, not getting nothing, no value, just sitting here looking at the screen. Stop that crap and really start paying attention so you can change your life. Here's the crypto sectors that Grayscale is telling you. You should be focused on currencies, smart contract platforms, financials, which is DeFi, consumer and culture, because the culture is always going to move the play, and then utilities and services. You should be focused on those 5 sectors. Not saying other sectors like other things like DePIN's not important. I believe DePIN's a huge sector, but they're not going to talk about DePIN here. They're going to talk about the 5 major sectors, and these are the 5 major sectors, right? So you got Bitcoin, XRP, and Zcash in currencies. You got to choose which one out of those may be the better one. You got Ethereum, Solana, and Polygon. Which one of those could be the big runner, okay? Based on the full spectrum of blockchain and the ultimate purpose. Financials, which one of those in the financial space will be the big winner and the contender, okay? Consumer and culture, right? Which one of these? And I'm not saying it's just these 3. Now you can deep dive into each sector on CoinMarketCap. You can go and look these things up on Google and ask ChatGPT and leverage the things that you know how to leverage to get the answers that you need, right? So since the start, they said there's narrow crypto gains year to date. Okay, there are some sizable gains, but majority of them are in what? Majority of them are in the meme coin realm and stuff. And you didn't see meme coins being a big sector. So here's the thing, and then we're going to move on. Okay, I showed y'all this because if they listed it here, okay, doesn't mean it's true. But there's a couple of ones in here right now that are going to have spot ETF and forget the other one, but are going to have ETFs, exchange traded, ETPs, exchange traded products. So all of these are going to be ETPs, exchange traded products, and they're going to create ETFs out of majority of these. We've already heard about Ethereum, Solana, potential XRP. We already got the Bitcoin. So the ETF is exciting because it's a product that financial advisors can push out. Now there's an investment solution. This is where the mass adoption, right, that we talked about. Today's call is entitled The Mass Adoption of Crypto. It is here. Okay, so just wanted to share a couple of important things that I felt like were important in your journey of deciding how you want to diversify your portfolio. Drop some coffee in the chat box, if that was helpful for you. But let's keep the play pushing forward. I appreciate everybody tuning in on Twitter, YouTube. If y'all can continue to just share this link out one more time in the Perspective chats, send this, if you're on Twitter, please reshare this, retweet this out. Same thing on YouTube. Please send the YouTube channel over and share it out. Let some people know our YouTube subscribers has been growing. So I appreciate everybody for putting their friends, their family on to what we have going on. But we have some major news that just happened for mass adoption, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger as 2025 is slowly approaching. Okay, U.S. Marshals Service chooses Coinbase to safeguard trade its large cap digital assets portfolio. Hold on. So the U.S. Marshals got crypto? They got digital assets? And you don't got none? How's that even possible, Sway? How you let the U.S. Marshals get some and you ain't getting none? So here's the thing. A division of the U.S. Department of Justice selected Coinbase Prime as its partner to safeguard and trade its Class 1 large cap digital assets. If it's on here and they're talking about the U.S. Marshals, it is official, y'all. Coinbase has long-standing history of supporting law enforcement agencies, dating back to the founding of our law enforcement program in 2014. This is why they were able to be ahead of the game so fast. Pay attention. Coinbase Prime is a commercially and publicly, so it's both, available service. Since launching nearly 3 years ago, Prime has become the platform of choice for institutions and large holders of digital assets, including being the primary partner for vast majority of the spot crypto ETFs. Who are they talking about? Anybody remember? Anybody want to drop it real quick? Anybody want to drop who they're talking about? Who are they the primary holder of their spot crypto ETFs, right? Who do y'all think? I know y'all know this answer. It's BlackRock, right? So BlackRock, okay? Coinbase recorded 256 billion in institutional trading volume just in Q1 of 2024. As of March 2024, Coinbase safeguarded 330 billion. So they're moving, it's more and more money, billions of dollars being poured in monthly. Monthly, y'all. This is crazy stuff, y'all. Just pay attention. Okay. So this is Brian Foster, the head of wholesale Coinbase, helping ETF and ETP issuers, banks, brokers, fintechs, exchanges, and governments with all things crypto, not investment advice. Their latest partner, the U.S. Department of Justice. This is huge news, y'all. Really big news. Even greater news just came out June 30th. I told y'all it's hot right now. Project Nexus completes comprehensive blueprint for connecting domestic instant payment systems globally and prepares for work towards live implementation. So that means that we're about to have this Project Nexus go live, which is the official project of the Bank of International Settlements when it comes to instant payments globally and connecting multiple different central banks. You have the Monetary Authority of Singapore, which we know Ripple's a partner of. We have the Reserve Bank of India, which we know Ripple's a partner of. You have the Bank of Thailand, Bank of Malaysia, and also the Bank of the Philippines, I believe that is, okay? All of these, okay, banks. Yep, the Bank of the Philippines. All of these banks, okay, check this out. As of July 1st, the Bank of International Settlements and Partners today announced that they have completed the comprehensive blueprint for the phase 3 of the Project Nexus, which will allow ready participants So you have to be ready. Remember, there's going to be this cohabitant period that they talked about, right? Remember, y'all, there's a cohabitant period that's going to happen between 2024, okay, and 2025, November 2025, all the way until when ISO 20022 goes live in 2025, right? All the way until 2030. After 2030, there will be no more SWIFT, apparently, or it will be completely different. But ISO 20022 is going to be the new messaging standard for central banks. We know that already. Okay. Now, phase 4. No, wait. Before we get there, this will allow ready participants. These are the banks that's already online to work towards the next stage of seamlessly connecting their instant payment systems. Phase 4 will see Bank Malaysia, Philippines, and Singapore, and Thailand, and domestic IPS operators who work together in phase 3, joined by the Reserve Bank of India, expanding the potential user base to India's unified payments interface, the world's largest IPF. Hold on. They're giving us too much to research now. Hold on. It's what I do. It's what I do. I'm just here to connect the dots for everybody, man. You know what I mean? It's my real nerds out there. Okay, let's go ahead and find out what that is. What is that? Let's go ahead over to their website and check them out real quick. Okay, let's go over to the website real quick. Okay, so the UPI is a system that powers multiple bank accounts into a single mobile application. Wow, of any participating bank, merging several banking features, seamless fund routing, and merchant payments into one hood, okay? It also caters to the peer-to-peer collect requests, which can be scheduled and paid as per requirement and convenience, peer-to-peer, okay? With the above context in mind, MPCI conducted a pilot launch with 21 member banks. Wow. The pilot launch was on April 11th of 2016. Well, I'm nosy, y'all. Hold on. I want to know everything. Give me a second. I'm cool. Pull it up. Stop playing with me. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they went crazy on this one, right? This is crazy stuff, y'all. All right, now. All right. So let's go to live members. Who are the live members? Okay, let's check it out. Hey, look, I can't make this stuff up. Axis Bank, Bank of Baroda, okay? Canara Bank, Catholic Syrian Bank, Central Bank of India, DBS Digibank, Federal Bank, HDFC, HSBC, which is a Ripple partner for sure. Okay, look at this, y'all. Okay, Bank of India. Okay, look at that. And the list keeps going. Look at Citibank. Dutch Bank. Oh, it just got real, y'all. It just got real. Y'all with me? Y'all with me? Look at this. And then when the list goes on, just like my love everlasting. Oh, when the list goes on, still moving strong, holding on. When the list goes on, the list goes on. Look at Bank of America. The list goes on. The list goes on. Hey, let's keep going, y'all. When the list goes on. Oh, there go Prime. Who was Prime? We just read about Prime. Where was Prime at? Where was Prime at? Coinbase Prime. When the list goes on. Dun, dun, dun. Just like my love everlasting. Hey, TJ, we still going. Dun, 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 dun. Still moving strong. On and on. The list goes on. You feel me? The list just keeps going on. It's a bunch of banks. They already connected. Ready banks. These are banks that are ready to go. These are banks that are ready to go. Lock in. These are banks that are ready to go. Look, the list goes on. Stop playing. 598 banks to date. You feel me, Daniel? Hey, that's that new when the list goes on. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all stream that on Apple Music. Make sure y'all stream that on Apple Music. Damn near 600 banks already live with the UPI, which is the largest IPS. Do I need to say any more? You feel me, Ram? Now, let's go over to Europe real quick. I told y'all today it's all bullish content today, man. MiCA, the world's first legal framework for crypto assets, begins in Europe. MiCA, it's happening, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. MiCA had a 36-month timeline for entities already providing crypto asset services to get their stuff together. You had 36 months to get it together. Look at this right here. You got 36 months. Started in June. Now we're in July, but the deadline was June 30th. Member states must notify the commission if they intend to opt out of the grandfathering in art or reduce the duration. Entry into the application will happen December 2024. Look, there's going to be a cohabiting period, probably. I'm pretty sure this is what they're talking about here. Yeah, the grandfathering period until July 1st of 2026. The transitional phase will end July 2026. So it ain't even 2030 no more. 36-month timeline for Europe, y'all. Will you have your stuff together? You still got time. You still got time. Guess what? Remember we talked about USDT? Europe, America, we not messing with USDT. Check this out. This is from the Circle press room. This came out July 1st. I told y'all it was so much. I was in bed this morning like, yo, I woke up at like 3 a.m. I fell asleep at like 10 studying some stuff for something else I'm doing. And I woke up at 3 a.m. I was like, dang, I miss karaoke. That's the first thing I said. I said, dang, I miss karaoke. And I said, well, let me just get on Twitter real quick. All right, I got on Twitter. Found so much news, y'all. And there's a reason for everything. There's a reason why I miss karaoke, because I wouldn't have been able to share all this valuable content with y'all today. 598 banks already ready to go. Come on, y'all. Okay, so Circle is the first global stablecoin issuer to comply with MiCA, Europe's landmark crypto law. This is law, right? This is law, right? It's a law. So MiCA is the law in Europe for crypto. And Circle is the first and only stablecoin issuer to be able to start working with all companies on crypto-related stablecoin issues in Europe. Let's keep going. Now, if we're going to talk about Circle, then we got to talk about BlackRock, because we also talked about Coinbase, and we know Circle and Coinbase and BlackRock are all in bed together. So this is from the SALT conference, okay? And this is Robbie Mitchnick, head of digital assets from BlackRock, talking on the future of digital assets and tokenization. Get ready for the future to happen before your eyes. Listen, that flip of the moment, remember they talk about flipping the switch? It's still going to happen, y'all. Just stay patient.
But Robbie, maybe can you first kind of talk about like what you think about when you hear the word tokenization and what that means, and then also kind of discuss the shift in the financial system to being more open to tokenized markets and products?
Yeah, well, when we look at the digital asset space broadly, we put it into three pillars from a BlackRock perspective, which is crypto, stablecoins, and tokenization. We think all three of those are important. When you look at what we've done, they kind of map across those three. tokenization is the longest time horizon to real adoption of the three, for sure. And I think there's been some maybe overinflated expectations about how quickly or decisively this trend would play out. We're talking about a major transformation potentially of capital markets infrastructure that affects all types of entities across the value chain. That's not going to come easily or quickly, right? So we're starting to see some development that suggests that this is working, that there's client demand, that the utility of being able to hold a TradFi investment exposure in a digital asset wrapper is actually compelling to investors, certainly to some of our clients. But in hindsight, it was kind of always going to be the case, contrary to what some had thought, including myself originally, that before we would move trillions or tens of trillions in assets into this new technology paradigm, that actually first institutions are going to get comfortable with small exposures to crypto itself, understanding wallets and blockchain-based settlement, and being comfortable with the risk controls and the infrastructure supporting that. So that's kind of what's happening. You're seeing more institutions get into crypto a little bit, and that I think is helping to pave the way one day for a broad-based transformation in tokenization.
And you did mention stablecoins as well, because I think of stablecoins as like the original tokenized product, right? And it's tokenizing a dollar essentially. Are you seeing interest with stablecoins as a means of moving money around, or is that still a little immature?
Certainly. I mean, you could call stablecoins tokenized cash, right? We just think it's so important that we made it its own separate pillar. That's been by far the earliest adopted use case of tokenization. You see about $150 billion in stablecoins today, despite the fact that most pay no interest in a reasonably high rate environment, right? And that I think is a very important signal of just how much utility investors, users, et cetera, around the world are seeing in being able to have a dollar in a digital asset format that is global, that can be transferred in near real time at near zero cost.
All right. So $150 billion in stable coins. Pay attention, y'all. Okay. This is USDC. USDC, okay, is a part of Coinbase. Coinbase, their custody program, listen, they're gonna, the Marshals, they're going to, anyway, I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna keep on going. Y'all gonna see. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see real soon. Now, let's see. Do I want to cover this? I don't know. Let me see. No, I don't want to cover none of this. Let's see here. Okay, so some things that we talked about yesterday on our Sip and Learn. As of July 1st, Ripple denies a settlement, the SEC settlement offer. So that settlement of 100 and something billion or whatever they want, 102, million, not billion, $102 million that the SEC reduced their fine from $2 billion. Ripple still say, yo, lower that, bro. We're not paying that. So that was cool. Also, I guess we could talk about this as well. So we talked about this yesterday on our Sip and Learn, but it's kind of interesting stuff. We're not going to go as deep as we did yesterday because we went pretty deep today, but just to keep y'all in the loop with things, there's a company called Settle. Settle joined the Digital Pound Foundation membership community. So now Settle is a part of the Digital Pound Foundation community. If you all don't know Settle, Settle's, this is a really, really big company that has been around for a while. Settle hires the if you look here from February 2021, Settle hires Ripple Global Head of Banking, which was Marjan Delatine, and then we went over to Marjan Delatine's LinkedIn profile, and she's done some really big things. So this is really exciting, and the reason why is because she also was an ex-Ripple executive, which is really exciting. She moved over to Settle. Now she's with another company, as you all will see. But remember, the original post is that Settle joins the Digital Pound Foundation, which Ripple is also a part of the Digital Pound Foundation. It gives us more confirmation on Ripple, the company itself, being a part of everything. And this is this lady's background, okay? Managing director at Settle for payments, global head of banking for Ripple, and she worked at Swift. Okay, with that being said, I want to say thank you to everybody for taking the time to come out to Coffee and Crypto today. I hope that you all's mind got blown today and you learned a lot of stuff. My name is Vincent Owens. I do this each and every single Tuesday and Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you guys please share this, like this video on YouTube, and also leave a comment and just let me know what your favorite part was, what you learned from today's call. I'd say that my favorite part was the 598. So if we can just do one round of 598s as soon as this video is over with, just go back to the video and click on it and comment 598 in the comments on the YouTube channel. And let's just let people know that there's 598 banks that are already connected to the largest banking, you know what I'm saying, whatever in the world. So let's go over to the YouTube and go and drop some 598s when we finish up. When I finish up this, if everybody can do that one time, just let me know that you checked into today's call and you received the message. We do want to start up our Q&A. So if there's anybody that has any questions, anything that you like, learned, or loved from today's call, please raise your hand if you're still on Zoom, and we'd love to call you up. And while I'm waiting, I have a couple of announcements. We have 2 days left. I was doing a huge deal. I have 3 slots left. We've already solidified 1, but I opened up 4 spots. On Sunday, and I said until the 4th of July, until they're sold out, or the 4th of July is over with, I'm going to open up, I'm going to do this. I'm going to help 4 people one-on-one for $500. That includes everything. Okay. Only thing it's not going to be a full year, because I can't work with you $500 for a year. Okay. But everything that I was going to do for my people in 1 year, which is just a longer time frame, I'm going to do everything for you. But the thing is, you got to come with a budget. You can't come in broke, at the end of the day, because you got to have money to make money. So if you have some money to the side, you got savings, you want to invest, you want to get into crypto the proper way. Maybe you already have a portfolio and you need to re-diversify. Understand that I charge right now, just to work with somebody for 1 hour, my price is $500 an hour. I'm giving you all the full year of content, okay, in that time frame that we meet. I'm going to help you speed up the process in literally 1 sitting. Okay, I'm going to help 4 people do that. So if you're interested, make sure that you guys tap in. You guys can send me over a text. You can also DM me, or you can also send us an email at coffeeandcryptopodcast@gmail.com. That's coffeeandcryptopodcast@gmail.com. And I'm helping, again, 4 people in honor of the 4th of July I'm helping 4 people in the honor of the 4th of July be able to completely go from A to pay in crypto. I'm gonna help you set everything up for $500, guys. Listen, I charge $8 grand now for one-on-one coaching. If you want to work with me for the year, it's gonna be $8 grand. So $500 is a steal deal. And after I make this video today on social media, I'm pretty sure we're going to sell out. So really excited about the future of working with everybody. And the beat goes on. You feel me? And the beat goes. All right, y'all. So it looks like nobody has no questions. It's now 10:57. Hey, I appreciate y'all for being the best part of Coffee and Crypto. I will catch y'all on the flip side. Have an amazing day. And don't forget, y'all, this Friday through Sunday is the Rich Off Crypto Challenge. So if you have not gotten your ticket, $97 for general admission, 3 days, 1 hour a day. That's 3 hours. I already told y'all I charge $500 an hour. This is the best way for you to connect with me, okay, for a more affordable price, so you can put more money into your crypto portfolio than pay for education. $97, $297 for the VIP. The VIP gets you an extra hour before the call each and every single day. That's a total of 6 hours of my time. You do the math on that. 500 times 6, It's way more than $297. So if you guys are interested, I'd highly recommend that you go to the link in my bio, my link tree, sign up for the Rich Off Crypto Challenge. I believe that everybody on this show should sign up at least one time, at least once a quarter, at least once a year on the Rich Off Crypto Challenge, because this is something we're going to do every single month. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Hold on, we still got people coming in, man. Look, people still coming in. I got to make sure my people is good. LA, you good? Make sure LA good. She coming in. I didn't know if LA has something to say. You good, LA? But yeah, man, everything's good though. Yep, everybody dropped 598. All right, cool. It look like everybody's good. Hey, I want to say thank y'all so much. We made it out of here right on time. This is exactly how we should do it. I bet. Well, have an amazing day. If you guys missed today's show, make sure you all go back to the YouTube channel and check out the show. We had some crazy information today, y'all.